tell you something right now. I understand defense wins championships, but offense wins games. You got to be able to put the ball in the hole, and I challenge anybody to tell me definitively there's somebody in the NBA that can do it the way the Brooklyn Nets can do it, with Kyrie, with KD, an MVP candidate in KD, as unbelievably spectacular Kyrie Irving playing for a new contract, okay? Because he watched Bradley Beal and Zach LaVine and people like that get the $200+ million he was supposed to get. And isn't it amazing the impact that coaching can actually have on a basketball team? Because there is a clear, distinct difference between Steve Nash and Jacques Vaughn. Jacques Vaughn, get rid of that interim tag. This brother, not that he has it now, this brother is the coach of the Brooklyn Nets, and he's going to be there for a while. 12 straight, 15 of 16, a half game out of the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, which means they don't have to worry about going up against a Boston or Milwaukee in the first round. All of those things are things to put you on notice. I know they like a little girth on the front line, but when you can score the way that they can score, all I'm going to say is this. I know what I said because I was there when I said it to both of my brothers, Jalen Rose and Mike Wilbon. The Brooklyn Nets are coming. You better ask somebody if you don't know.
I'm going to ask you something. What month is it?
It's January. It's January.
I know that you have criticized the phrase, as I have, if the playoffs began today, because they don't.
Yes, I have.
I don't trust the Brooklyn Nets. Are they for real? Of course they are. Are they a great basketball team capable of playing great basketball, beating anybody in any month? Of course they are. But what's their history? How many times do we have to see them implode? They don't even, the opponent is not the problem for the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets are the problem for the Brooklyn Nets. We don't know if Kyrie's going to decide to stop playing basketball, go to somebody's birthday party for 4 games. There's something every year of their own doing, Stephen A. You can trust them if you want. I'm not giving out that extra credit. Not me.
I'm going to do what they call splitting the baby here. So let's appreciate what they're doing, Greeny, right now for the regular season. 2 of the most spectacular players in the history of the game are performing at an optimum level. They're doing what we expect from KD and Kyrie. They have depth that are shooting the ball. Watanabe, Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris all shooting 40% from 3. Claxton is doing a great job changing and blocking shots. But I want to go back to Stephen A's point in the actual question. It says realistic ceiling for the Nets. You talked about who they didn't face in the first round, but when they get to the second round, that means they're going to have to play against the Boston Celtics or the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, but
and you also asked another question, name a scoring duo better. I will. They play for Boston.
I did not say it better.
The actual highest scoring duo
you see, that's the editor.
Brown.
He tried to be an editor now, Greeny. I did not say that. I did not say better name a better scoring duo.
They've been fantastic, and we want to give them props. But let's not ignore Ben Simmons ain't made a free throw in 12 games.
Well, listen.
I think they are the 3rd best team in the Eastern Conference.
The brilliance of and the beauty of a show like this is because we all have something to say. It's substantive, it's different, it's fresh. And at the end of the day, legends end up having to defer to more. I mean, the fact of the matter is that they were talking like this last year about Phoenix and what happened.
No, we didn't say Phoenix was unbeatable.
You did. Oh, please.
Unbeatable.
You, Mr. Scottsdale, the mayor of Scottsdale wasn't doing that? Oh, stop it.
Rooting for him now.
Okay, I will say this, though. I'm not saying, I don't blame you for not trusting, but I'm going to choose. Nah, I didn't say trust him long term. I didn't sit up there and say go out and get a man $250 million. But if you're talking about for this season playing for a new contract, they balling. They're incentivized. And I trust the Brooklyn Nets this season.
The last word should go to Chris Rock, who would say, you don't give people credit for doing what they're supposed to do. This is what the Brooklyn Nets have been supposed to for 4 years, right, Jalen?
Wait.
So now they do it for like a month and you're like
overjoyed?
Hold
on. Let's be fair. Last year was last year. It was a mess. There was the whole vaccination, all of that stuff.
Yes.
2 years ago, Kyrie Irving got hurt in a playoff series in which the Nets obliterated the eventual champ Milwaukee Bucks in the first 2 games and would have swept that series had they not all gotten hurt. So the reality is, if they are healthy, we have not seen Kyrie and KD go into the playoffs healthy and ready yet. We haven't seen what they're capable of.
As soon as I hear people bring up the Kyrie Irving injury, it reminds me that people still disrespect Giannis. That's all this becomes. Giannis found a way to be the best player in the game, win the championship, win the MVP, win Defensive Player of the Year. They were going to beat the Nets.
No, they
What?
were not.
I disagree.
They were going to beat the Nets.
You did not disagree.
They were going to beat the
What?
Nets.
What?
They were going to beat the
Oh,
Nets.
stop it. That is nonsense. That is nonsense.
They were going to beat the Nets.
Wait a minute. I will remind you, the Brooklyn Nets was up by 50.
Yeah.
Okay? 50. And then, by the way, even after Kyrie went down, if KD had wore size 12 and a half instead of a size 13, they'd have been home
Stephen A.
in 5. What are
Let me
you
ask
talking
you this. Let me
about?
ask you
He's
this.
right.
What?
Let me ask
at
you-
the time,
Stephen A.
it was
You're
up.
right,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
You're
Stephen
right.
A., I want to ask you this, serious.
Yes.
You can cover sports not as long as me, but a real long
Only
time.
25 years.
Yeah.
It's close to 30. So.
What makes you think the Brooklyn Nets are going to be able to sustain this level of non-dramatic basketball-only course between now and June?
Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports. January the 5th, 2023. Nets lost last night to the Chicago Bulls. But before that, I think it was during halftime or the pregame show, things got very heated, as you can see. Now, Michael Wilbon, Chicago Bulls fan, got in a bit of an argument with Stephen A. Smith, saying that the Nets will implode because that's what we're used to seeing in the last 2.5, 3 years, maybe, I think it is. So, my opinion, right, I don't think they're going to implode because Kyrie knows he has a lot on stake for this season, right? Contract season, he wants to get paid and they want to win a chip. So, and the fact that he doesn't know if the Nets are going to re-sign him, that's the whole issue. So he's got to go out and he's got to perform at an elite level and show the rest of the NBA that he's still capable of what he's doing. And quite frankly, he's one of the best players on the court in the last 2 months. And obviously KD's doing his thing, got 44 points last night in that loss to Chicago. But the question is, are the Brooklyn Nets going to implode? I don't think that they're going to implode. You can agree with me all you want. I got into a bit of an argument last night with a buddy of mine, basically saying that they are going to implode. My opinion is Kyrie, KD, they all know, and the rest of the team know that they have a lot on stake for, or a lot at stake for this season, and they want it to work, right? And the fact that last year was Steve Nash, and to be honest, they didn't really respect Steve Nash, but now you got Jacques Vaughn. Jacques Vaughn is one hell of a coach, and he has the voice of the locker room. He is the leader of that team, and quite frankly, they are actually listening to everything that he's saying. And he's more of a player's coach, right? So, you know, I don't think that they're going to implode, but that's my question to you guys. You guys saw the clip right there. Michael Wilbon brought up the fact that will he attend somebody's birthday party? Will he take time off? That was back in the past. He is on a contract season. He knows he can't do that. If he does, then executives, GMs are going to look at that kind of stuff, right? He's playing for a contract July 1st, 2023. So he can't afford to do that kind of stuff. Quite frankly, I don't think they're going to implode. I think they're going to do very well this season. And only time will tell. So leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. Are the Brooklyn Nets going to A, go all the way, or, you know, make a deep playoff run, or B, totally implode and not even do anything? You guys heard my opinion, but I want to hear you guys'. Leave a comment in the comment section. This is Jag from Jaggy Sports.